So EA have released this Quinton Timber Future Stars SBC player pick. We're going to be comparing both of them in the video. We're going to be talking about what their body types are and that and everything else. So let's go have a look at their cards. So as we can see, one is a CDM and one is a centre back. If we look at the first one, 4-star, 4-star, high work rates. Can play CDM, centre mid or cam. So he's got some nice positions there. Really good agility, balance, composure, nice short pass and long pass, good shot power and acceleration, sprint speed. In terms of traits, nothing too crazy. And then compared to his centre-back card, again, high work rates, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill. Can play centre-back, CDM, left-back and centre-mid. I'm going to tell you right now, looking at the card, I would personally go for the left-back version, or centre-back version, so to play CDM already. But we'll have a look at some more statistics before we make our mind up. Again, great agility and balance, good composure, really good passing. Not bad shot power, lovely strength as well. In terms of traits, nothing too crazy there. So we compare these cards quickly. You can see here that the CDM version is a little bit quicker in pace, but is lacking massively in passing. In terms of defensiveness, he's 81 defending with 84. And defensiveness is a little bit lacking in terms of where we want it to be. But this one, the centre back has better defensive awareness. So if you were to put a shadow on him, for example, it would do really well. If we were to compare him to some of the other cards in the Eredivisie, we can see from here already that there are some good cards to be in, but I don't think there's any even close to how good this CDM or centre-back card could be. So we have a look here. We go to concepts, midfielders. So we got the Timber here. There's a centre defensive mid. And then after that, there are really no other ones. You had the Hullet card that came out, who's very cheap. And we have a look through. We've got this Bazora, who's also very good. Very similar. And then if we go to defenders, I think it's a very similar story. So he is the best defender in this league by a country mile. But he can also play CDM, which I think is a really good thing about this card. We'll have a look on Footbin out, body types and much more. But let's have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy. Select your payment method and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So looking at the centre-back one, the SBC is coming in about 50k at the moment. You could definitely do it cheaper with some of the other SBCs that are out. But the reason why I like this one, he has got himself the high work rates, which is going to be good for a CDM and a box-to-box. But like I mentioned, if we were to put a shadow on this card, it's going to really boost up acceleration and his defensiveness. See here, it's not currently available at the minute because we are doing it quite quickly. But I do think this is the better version because imagine you had yourself, you needed a left-back or a centre-back or a centre-mid. He can offer you so much with that ability to have this high ability to have the defensive awareness where it is. Great interceptions, great standing tackle, and great slide tackle. And really good agility, balance, reaction, ball control. In terms of dribbling and composure, he is a really good card. Compared to the CDM one, as we can see here, +3s and minuses. But if we have a look here, yes, he has better composure, agility, and balance. But he can't play the centre-back role, and you're only missing out on about 3 pace in terms of acceleration and sprint speed. You can see here it's just 3, so you're not going to lose much, and you are making it up for and defending. Yes, he is a CDM, but if you were to use him as a box-to-box, his defensive awareness does let him down slightly. His stand tackle is obviously great. Interceptions are interesting. Compared to this one, the stand tackle is +2, but his defensive awareness is +3, and it doesn't sound a lot, but with a shadow on it, it's going to make a big difference. Then we have the shooting. You're not going to shoot with either one of these cards, let's be honest. With having 65 finishing against a 61 finishing, you're really not going to be shooting with these cards. Whereas the passing is an interesting one. Yes, the centre-back does have a little bit less passing than the CDM card, but he does make up for it in the defensive stats. You won't notice the agility and balance in my opinion at all. I don't think that's going to be an issue with this card. Because he's 5'10", he's going to feel very agile on the ball. I can tell you that from just his body build. In terms of chemstyles, now we've got it. So he's controlled here, as you can see. So if we were to put a shadow on the CDM card, it makes him into a 90 CDM or an 88 rented centre-back or a 90 left-back, whereas his centre-back card, if we were to put a shadow on this, you can see here he becomes an 89 CDM and 90 centre-back, etc. So you're not really losing that much. This card has a lot more utility in it, and what I mean by that, he can play in different positions and do it well. Yes, I know this card has +3 on the pace, but at the same time, you are going to be making up for it in his defensive. Imagine having 99 standing tackle, 99 sliding tackle, 84 defensive awareness, plus 94 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. with this high composure and having this short passing. Even as a centre-back, this card's going to be ridiculous. As a left-back, he'll be very, very good. Having the 4-star weak foot is very, very good. If this CDM card had 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill, I would say this, but you're paying for 4-star skills. Don't think you really need it with this sort of card. He doesn't really sort of play that role, I can say that for a fact. So I generally think I would go for this version here, the centre-back one. But let me know in the comment section down below which one you're going to be going for, if you're going to be completing them, and I will catch you in the next one.